Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I repurposed an old planner. So if you're anything like me, the new year rolls around and you think to yourself, new year, new you, I'm going to be organized and I'm going to make sure I write everything down and plan things out, and I'm just going to be like super on top of things this year, right? So you go out, you buy yourself an awesome planner, you get some markers, some cool pens, maybe some stickers, like washi tape, the whole 9 yards, right? You got it all set out and you're like, okay, I'm gonna plan. I'm gonna be a crazy planner this week. So the first week of January, you plan everything out. You feel accomplished and you're like, phew, I did it, right? Second week rolls around. You're on top of things, but you're not quite as excited as you were the week before. Third week rolls around, you're like, okay, well, I don't really have anything going on today, so I'll write everything down tomorrow. Before you know it, it is February. That awesome planner you bought and all those stickers and the washi tape and all that stuff is sitting nice and neat in a corner somewhere collecting dust, right? And then before you know it, it's December 31st. Happy New Year. You got this planner sitting in a corner and you don't know what to do with it. You don't want to throw it out because you spent good money on it. So what do you do with it? So something similar happened to me. I'll show you. So I had this Kate Spade planner. Now when I bought this, in my defense, when I bought this, we were already 3/4 of the way through 2016. So I didn't really get too much use out of this, but it ended up sitting in a corner and I didn't do anything with it. But I still really like this planner. So I've got this test coming up that I got to study for, and I thought, I don't want to go out and buy a notebook. I've already got so much paper sitting around. Let me see what I can do. So I went through all my journals, and you guys have no idea how many journals I have that are totally blank, and a couple planners, and I saw old Kate sitting there, and I thought, okay, today's the day for you, Kate. So what did I do? I repurposed this planner. It's a 2015 planner, I think. No, 2016, I'm sorry. What I decided to do was turn this into a notebook for me to, I'm the kind of person when I study, I have to write things down over and over and over again before it finally sticks in my brain. So that's why I decided to use this as a notebook. So what I did was I used double-sided sort of tape. It's like that thick tape, and I just wrote notes on it, and I covered up 2016. So on the inside, what you can do is, and what I would suggest you do before you start using it, whether you decide to use it as a planner again and just change all the dates, or you decide to use it as a notebook for studying or a journal, whatever the case may be, I would go through and do all of the erasing of dates and days of the week and things like that, so that when you do finally sit down to use it for whatever it is you decide to use it for, you don't have to screw around with whiting out dates and things like that. So there are several things that you can use to get rid of dates or days of the week. You can use good old whiteout. You can use labels like this. These are just all-purpose labels. I got the small ones. You can get them larger than this. But you see I got the small ones. Or if you want to get real kind of creative and you're not worried about writing in dates or days of the week, you can just use some washi tape. Washi tape is awesome. It's decorative and you can do things with it. Like this is material washi tape and this is just regular tape, all kinds of stuff you can do with that. So those are some options when it comes to covering up dates or days of the week. Now let's say you want to repurpose your planner and turn it into a new planner. You can use the whiteout, you can use the labels to cover up the dates and the days of the week, and then you can get yourself one of these nifty little stampers. You can change the month, you can change the day, and you can change the year. And you just use it with an ink pad and you can stamp in the new days of the week. So, because I'm using mine as a study notebook, I'm not really too concerned about days of the week. I'm also not very concerned with being super over-the-top neat. But what I am concerned with is keeping myself motivated and wanting to go back to my notebook and use it. So what I decided to do was to use stickers and pens and things like that I find that are cool or kind of interesting, that make the notebook kind of special for me to want to use. So some of the things that I have done to sort of decorate the inside of my planner are to use stickers and tape and things like that I find that are interesting. So you guys know that I like Wonder Woman, so I've got these Wonder Woman sticky notes. that I bought from Half Price Books when I was visiting, when I went back to Ohio. So I used those, and then I've also been using my Krampus stickers to kind of decorate the inside of the pages as well. I really like this one here because I can put it off to the side, like in a corner, and write little notes on this that maybe I forgot to add when I was writing in the body of the paper. So then I can just put this up in the corner and write extra notes on it. Now again, just keep in mind, I am not too concerned with how neat things are. So I will show you what I have done. I have some other stickers here. I actually got these at Target in the dollar spot. Now these were normally $3. It came with this pack here and then these stickers on the back. They were on sale for 90 cents. So anyway, I've got some flag pages, or some flags here to flag pages. The main reason that I bought those stickers was because it came with these, stand up here, it came with these little page markers. They're magnetic, so I can just put it on the page that I'm working on. And then this pack of stickers just has, you know, FYI, celebrate, take note, don't forget, start here, things like that, which I find are very helpful, especially when sometimes I'll be working on 2 or 3 pages in my book at one time. What I mean by that is, like, I'll have one section for, let's say, definitions, or I'll have another section for like equations or whatever the case may be. And so sometimes I'm going back and forth. So it's nice to have stickers that say start here or end here, whatever the case may be. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm not too concerned about neatness, okay? As far as like where I'm placing stickers and things like that. So the first little pocket here is what I'm using to hold my stickers and stuff. So the first page, as you can see, I used for definitions, and it already said notes, which was nice, so I just kind of left that. So the first couple pages in this notebook just says notes at the top. So, but as you can see here, I've kind of put in a sticker here for like future use. Like I said, I would recommend going through and doing your decorating before you get started, like using it as a study guide or study notebook or whatever the case may be. Because if you're anything like me, once you get started, you don't want any distractions, right? So I like to go through and I will decorate like 5 or 6, sometimes 10 pages at a time, so that when I do sit down and study, I can just like, I don't have to worry about it. And I know that sounds really stupid, but again, I have to keep it interesting because that's the kind of person that I am. If my notebook is cool, then I'm more apt to come back and study. I know that maybe sounds so childish. Okay, so let me show you what I did here. This was kind of neat. So this is a calendar for whatever month. So what I did was I went in and I used some whiteout and I whited out the month. I wrote definitions here. As you can see, I added a little sticker. And each day, I didn't take the numbers out because I didn't really care. But I just used that as a note page for like definitions and things like that that I wanted to come back and sort of refer to. And then on the next page starts an actual, like, the planner part here. So this is where I just go through my repetition of writing things over and over and over again so it sticks in my old brain. Alright, so here's another example of a page that I decorated, and I used my Wonder Woman. And then here's another page that I went ahead and decorated ahead of time. And then here's one of the little markers. It's magnetic, like I said. So I don't know, I just thought that was kind of interesting, and I've had people ask me in the past to do, like, you know, planner videos or whatever, journal videos. I'm not really a planner. I don't really buy planners to like plan out my week or my day or whatever it is. I more or less just like to doodle and write down an occasional note, you know, maybe something special that happened during that day or that week, and I want to write it down so that I remember it, then I'll do that. But as far as like sitting down and planning, like I'm more of a spontaneous kind of person, you know. I just kind of go day to day, so I don't really feel like I need to write down, like, tomorrow I'm going to go to the grocery store, day after that I'm going to go to the dentist, you know what I mean? So I just, well, obviously appointments and stuff I have written down, or they're like in my head, but you guys get what I mean. So anyway, here's another example. I went ahead and I used some whiteout to white out the date here, and then the days of the week. So I don't know, I thought that was kind of neat. I thought it could be something that I would share with you guys, seeing as how we're at the beginning of a new year, and there may be quite a few of you that have old planners sitting around from last year that you just never used, and you don't want to throw them out, and you can't give them away because who wants an old planner, right? So maybe you can do something kind of fun and cool with it. So anyway, that's it. That's my journal video, my planner repurposing video. I hope some of you got some ideas from that. Don't throw those old planners out. There's always something that you can do with them. You can even use them as a recipe book. I mean, there's so many things. I will actually down below in the description box write down some ideas of things that you can do with your planners if you don't want to toss them and you don't have anyone to give them to. So repurpose those old planners. All right, you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Have a great day, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye.